Okay, let's try this again. Hey everyone, so this is part 3 of the Geode. I was just recording and the recording got messed up, so I lost all the footage of me sanding. So I guess I can kind of go over it with you and tell you. So I sanded with a light sandpaper first, and then I went back over it with 100 grit. You want the cup to be pretty smooth because once I spray it with the spray paint, any imperfections are gonna show through. It's okay if some show through because I use that as a guide on where I'm going to remove the spray paint to show the geode through, but you don't want to have to remove everything on the cup. So you see right here it's nice and smooth, but down here it's not. I'm gonna go try to sand some more of this to get some of this smooth down here. So I guess you'll get to see some of my sanding. I do apologize that the sanding is gonna be pretty loud. See, so I'm starting to get some of those spots smoothed out. It's gonna look so good though. I'm super excited. Liking it. It's smooth. It's smooth enough to go with. Perfect. So, if you see like right here, I kind of sanded a little too deep. I'm just gonna have to kind of find something on the cup that's gonna help me remember that. Like I have this little spot inside that I'm gonna use to mark. So I'm gonna know not to take the paint off there because I don't want that spot to show through. Alright, so my next step is going to be spraying it with alcohol, and then we're going to spray paint it. So let me go get the alcohol. Alright, so I'm going to use a 70% alcohol because we don't want to remove that epoxy. If you've never sanded a cup, don't be worried the first time you do it because it gets all foggy. It's okay. Once you put the epoxy on, it shines up right away. All right. So now it's time to spray paint. I'm actually going to spray paint it with the glow-in-the-dark paint because I'm going to use alcohol inks on it. But that way when I remove some of this spray paint, you'll still see spots of it, even if I cover it up with alcohol ink, so I'm hoping it'll give some more of the glow effect. All right. Oh, here's the one with paint. All right. So I'm going to be using this Rust-Oleum Glow in the Dark. While we let it dry, I'm going to go over some of the things that I talked about at the beginning of my other video that was messed up. This was clear. I forgot about that. The glow in the dark is clear at first, isn't it? Is that what this is? I've not used this in a while. Yeah. Okay. This glow in the dark is either bad or yeah. Oh yes, okay. The glow in the dark goes on clear. Or at least this one I have does. I guess. I don't know, I don't remember that, but I guess it does. So I'm gonna spray paint it white and I guess put the glow in the dark over it. So, some things I talked about in the beginning before the video was messed up was with this step being part 3, sometimes this could be the final step and sometimes it could not be. If that cup hadn't sanded down smooth, then I would have had to sand it as much as I could and then do another coat of epoxy, let that cure, and then sand it again, and then it would be smooth enough. I can usually tell by feeling the cup if it's gonna work. I kind of had a feeling that this was gonna be perfect. So that's why I'm able to do this as step 3 instead of step 4. But if you ever can't stand it smooth enough, just put another coat on and then let that cure and then go from there. All right. So I'm just letting that, I don't remember this being clear. But I can't remember, I think I used it over white. Let me see, I'm gonna read this. Luminous paint, crease glow in the dark, lasts for 48 hours. Can be applied to wood. Okay. Cover surrounding area, blah, 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 I know that. Use a primer. Shake. Maybe it does go on clear. Interesting. That actually helps. That might help me better. If that is true, then I should be able to spray paint it white and then remove the geode spots. And then the spots that I remove, spray again with that. And then do my alcohol inks so the spots that have the geode on them do glow. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna charge this up and we're gonna see if this is gonna glow. Because it went on clear, it's so weird. Okay, let's turn these lights off. Yeah, it's glowing. Well, let's give it a try. I'm actually gonna spray with alcohol again. Remove that, and I'm just gonna start with the white. All right, let's get the white. It's right here. All right. I do apologize since this is going to be a few steps doing the spray paint and the alcohol ink, since it's going to be a longer video. Alright, so I sprayed it white, and now I am letting it dry. I'm letting it dry. I have it set up here with the fan drying on it. My workspace is a hot mess right now because I'll show you today. Last night I thought, ooh, I'm gonna get these really cool shelves and I'm going to put all of my supplies on the wall. See, like I have that one. Well, this morning, that was last night. This morning I came in here and everything had fallen and there was glitter and shelves everywhere. So I'm kind of short on time because I have to get the kids, but I wanted to get these cups done before they came home, so I'm kind of working through all this mess I have going on here. So next, what you're gonna need for removing the spray paint is acetone, which is in here apparently. Oh, right here, pure acetone. And paper towels. Now you see how there's some of those rough spots? Those are the spots we're gonna start with removing for the geode. I'm gonna get those first and kind of connect them, and in the end it's all gonna come together. We have a good amount of white flat spots, so it's gonna be really cool. Still white. And then after that, we're going to use alcohol inks. I guess I'll get that set up while we wait for that to dry. So she wants teals and purples and pinks as her alcohol inks. So I'm gonna use Stream. These are all Jim Holtz. Wild Plum. Purple Twilight. And let's go with some Mermaid. All right, so I'm gonna use those doing it. And I'm going to get my dabbers. show you what I use. I use these right here. You can get them in the same aisle as the alcohol inks. And I have this little dabbing tool. They have all been cleaned, but I think it's time to replace them because I feel like I can only clean them so much before they start to like disintegrate. Okay, and find one. I've even used sponge brushes before too. Those work. But I just like the circle sponge a lot better. I like what I get from it, how it ends up looking. This is a good one. You need 4. Perfect. Got my 4 right there. So, once this dries, I can get another coat on it. Man, working with all this stuff in my way, it's making it hard. Let's see. I guess what I'll do, because I'm like always scared I'm going to get a call and it's going to cut my video off. If I get a call, I'll go ahead and post this one and then start another video as part 3B. I should have done that to begin with, but because I wish I could have seen the cut before I sanded it. If y'all watched my ombre tutorial the other day, this is how it came out. I love it. So if you see these spots here, that happened because I did not use enough epoxy on it because I was trying to not have to redo another batch. So this one will have to get another coat of epoxy. But those things happen, and if you know how to handle them, then it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm going to strip a cup and start over for that. So because I'm going to cover this with alcohol inks, I'm not going to do another coat of white. It's covered enough. It's got a good base that we can work with. I don't need it to be fully covered because we're putting color on it. I just need it to dry. So, I guess I'll tell you a little bit about when I came downstairs today and saw everything had fallen. It was very sad. I only lost 2 glitters, but I was able to salvage them. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I can't like sweep this up. It was my holographic Mickey Mouses. They're so cute. And this one color that I don't use that much was really pretty right here called Dr. Nola. I actually got a pair of pantyhose and put it around the nozzle of my vacuum and put a rubber band on it, and I would vacuum it up, and you just do it till it sounds like it's not sucking anymore. And then I held it over a paper plate, turned off the vacuum, and let it all fall. And I kept doing that, and then I was able to put everything back in the jar, so that was exciting. Luckily, it was 1 glitter spilled on the table and 1 on the floor. If it had been where everything had spilled together, I just would have cried. And cried a lot. So, happy I was able to salvage that. I don't even use the Mickey Mouses that much. I ordered them for like a specialty cup, and now I have like 4 Mickey Mouse cups to make. If it had not been for that, I probably would have just reordered it, but I don't have to wait for it to come. Even though I do buy it from Mr. Nola, and they are super fast shipping. Awesome, awesome company. Just had to plug them there. Not because they asked me to, but because I love them. Oh, and I just got, look at this. I just got, this is called June. This is from their Rhinestone collection. That's the June. I am obsessed with it. Oh, and then I had to get March because that's my birthday month. Let me show you that one. Nope, not that. Where is it? Oh, it's upstairs because I was glittering ornaments. But I will show you that one. I'm going to do a full review on them. All right. I think we're good to start. So, what I'm going to do first is, I don't think it's straight out of the way. I'm going to, okay. I'm going to start off by removing where I want the geode to show through. So we're going to use our acetone and a paper towel. Let me adjust the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. You're home? Hi.
Hi. No, I'm not home. I'm still at school.
Well, then there's a ghost of my child in my...
Stuff fall?
No, I ripped it all down for fun. Yes, it fell. It's devastating and sad. Sorry. I guess I didn't realize what time it was. All right.
Someone took your spot.
Someone always says
Someone
so.
in your chair.
All right, so let's go. I like to wear gloves because the acetone dries my hands out really bad. So I'm just gonna go around the cup and find. Let's see better because I like to. All right, so I feel like the light is where y'all can't like see. Kaylin. Oh, never mind. I promise I'm gonna get started here in a second. Where's the little thing to move this down?
Can I help you?
Okay, there we go. Now you can see. Okay, so see where I have those imperfections? I'm gonna go around and start finding the spots that are kind of like this one, how they're all kind of connected. That way I can do like a big geode up that side and eliminate those. So, here we go. Apparently I need to watch a tutorial on how to put a glove on, because I'm failing at it right now. So I got, like I say, I always read all y'all's comments and reply to them. And I got a comment that was super cool the other day. Someone told me that because I'm so easygoing with it and honest with my cup making, that it really gives them confidence to do it. And that's really why I'm here. I really want y'all to find that spot that I said. Okay, it's over there. I want y'all to realize that anyone can do this. Like, if you're crafty, it's so easy. And especially the cups like the geodes right here. It's so, like, yes, there's a process, but really there's no right or wrong way once you get to this part. It's just removing things that look like they, you know, that need to come off. You know what I'm not liking? Never done just the one color of it. I'm not really liking it because it's not giving me that geode ring. Alright, we're gonna try something different. One other thing about making cups is things always change. I'm gonna spray this spot again. Let that spot dry. I promise I know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple different coats of spray paint. I did that white, And now I'm gonna do a teal, and a purple, and then a white again. So that's gonna take a while to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna get it sprayed. I'm gonna spray the white, let it dry, spray the teal, let it dry, spray the purple, let it dry, and then finally a white again. Once I get all that dry, so you don't have to sit here and be bored and watch me dry paint, I'm gonna start part 3B, and that's when we'll start doing the geode effect. All right? I'll see y'all soon. Thanks.